Greetings, this is Vlodril and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Inquisition. Alright. We have some... We're supplying here Captain Lowend. I don't want grumbling in the low ranks that our Lord Corypheus handpicked Grey Wardens to be part of his honor guard over his templars. Our charge is not to understand his will, it's only to obey it. Besides, our master is still sure he lost all but a few dozen enslaved Grey Wardens to the Inquisitor at Adamant. If your soldiers are smart, they'll keep quiet about it. Sure. Save it all. Why am I getting a counter when I gather this? Maybe it was something else. Alright. Weird. Whatever. That took... Damn, that was a lot of damage. Fucking archers. Nope, that's our archers actually. I guess not fucking archers. It's assassins are annoying as hell. Okay, that was a trap, barbaric, I guess. Onwards. You've read the way, okay? Where? Up, maybe. No, not up. This reminds me of the map in Killzone 3. Ooh, one of those things. That was a lot of hit points. Die. Oh, thank you. Alright, it's dead. Relax. Okay, Corypheus ahead. Or at least that's what this guy heard. really like this ability. Was it alive? No. Not anymore. Not way or this way. Not go this way, see if there is anything. Guess there are two ways to get there.
Inquisitor. We are keeping them at bay. Follow the river to the temple.
Yeah, then everybody can yourself stay with Dorian at least so I can get you both to the barrier. That would be nice. He's hitting me. Ah, there he is. Alright. The circle. I bypassed that part, which is fine. Yeah, enough with the ore. Yeah, damn it. Let's have a barrier here. Let's have a barrier set here. Goddamn camera. I'm not loving the action combat of Dragon Age. It's rather vapid most of the time. Still think the first game had better combat. This constant chase to the bro crowd, I guess, hasn't been really good to Bioware. Wish they realize it at some point. Alright, anyone is healing? Nope. Fair enough.
There. That must be the Temple of Mythal.
Any
Yes,
chance
thank you.
Corypheus will finally grace us with his presence?
I'd count on it. Be ready.
I hear fighting ahead.
Templars. The Templars. Some more Templars.
Namelana Sabanale.
They still think to fight us, Master.
These are but remnants. They will not keep us from the Well of Sorrows.
Well of Sorrows.
Be honored. Witness death at the hands of a new god.
Wow. Let it go. Okay. Did that kill Corypheus? What else we see? Let's go home. But that guy can die.
It cannot be!
Across the bridge, now!
She possessing people. I guess you have to kill him in the fade or something. Oh, yes. Where is Flemeth? I don't remember killing her. In my previous states anyway. Time for some exposition, I think.
At last, Mythal's sanctum. Let us proceed before Corypheus interferes.
You said Corypheus wanted an Illuvian, but he mentioned a Well of Sorrows. Which is right?
I
Boss?
am uncertain of what he referred to.
She's lying.
Could they be the same? Could Illuvian translate into Well of Sorrows?
No. It seems an Illuvian is not the prize Corypheus seeks. Yes, I was wrong. Does that please you? Whatever the Well of Sorrows might be, Corypheus seeks it, and thus you must keep it from his grasp.
Let's find this well before Corypheus's people do. I want to know how Corypheus returned to life. We saw him die.
And his life force passes on to any blighted creature, darkspawn, or Grey Warden.
So that's how the bastard survived, Hawk.
We'll find a way to stop Corypheus once we're done here.
'Tis strange. Archdemons possess the same ability, and still the Grey Wardens are able to slay them.
Can we come out?
Yet Corypheus they locked away. Perhaps they knew he could do this, but not how.
Interesting.
Yes?
You said this Mythal was worshipped as a goddess.
So one assumes. What is a god but a being of immense power? The dread old gods were nothing more than dragons, after all. They rise as archdemons, and they die. Perhaps Mythal was a powerful elf, a ruler among her kind. History often plays storyteller with facts. Truthfully, I'm uncertain Mythal was even a single entity. The accounts are varied.
There are varied accounts of Mythal.
In most stories, Mythal rights wrongs while exercising motherly kindness. Let fly your voice to Mythal, deliverer of justice, protector of sun and earth alike. Other paint her as dark, vengeful. Pray to Mythal and she would smite your enemies, leaving them in agony. Whatever the truth, all accounts of Mythal end the same. Exiled to the beyond with her brethren.
Yes, what's the beyond?
Exiled?
Tricked by the Dread Wolf, as all the elven gods were said to be, trapped in a land beyond the Fade. Many Dalish believe this is why the elves fell from grace, and their gods did not save them. Or perhaps they were simply rulers slain by Tevinter. Who can say?
Do you know what this part of the temple was used for?
The room we stand in is a vestibule, not the temple proper. To those who knew it, perhaps this ritual was little more than a polite knock at the gate. These customs must have been as familiar to ancient elves as bowing to a queen is to you or I.
I find it difficult to picture you curtsying to anyone.
Have we become so familiar you can predict my manners and customs now? Nothing is lost by indulging in the occasional civilized conduct, particularly when unexpected.
You've seen the elves here. They seem odd.
Indeed. Two things are possible. One, this is a group of Dalish separated from their brethren, cultists, fanatic in their desire to keep humans away. Two, these are elves descended from the ancients, having resided here since before the fall of Arlathan. The second appears unlikely, but if true, the implications are astounding.
Solas would like to hear that.
If they keep records,
To be here for this. Too bad he was an asshole.
we knew about history.
'Tis thrilling, no? To discover an era thought lost forever has possibly thrived in the shadows. We may, however, find these elves reluctant to part with their long-kept secrets.
Are you certain Corypheus is using the power of the Blight to make himself immortal?
Perhaps you forget. I was in Ferelden during the Fifth Blight. I have seen a true archdemon rage. How Corypheus gained the power to send his soul into blighted bodies, that is the real question.
Will answering that question let us destroy Corypheus for good?
Perhaps. I would suggest first dealing with the well. If Corypheus obtains it, any chance of success could be lost.
Let's
Alright.
continue.
As you wish.
Let's save. And end this episode here. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, leave a comment if you want to, and I'll see you next time.